Okay, is this the last one? Yes, it is. Let's press it. Maya's never fired a gun before in her life. But again, we're accepting that it was Mimi. The victim had already taken off the safety. It's safety off. Even an amateur like you can fire it by pulling the trigger. Even me? I wonder. Okay, like, are you considering? I mean, who? If you had to pick one person. Anyway. I'd be curious to hear his answer. Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. Well, there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. I'm legitimately still not sure at all what I'm gonna do to get out of this. Well, that's all that then. I guess I need to present. Shit. I wish I could scroll through the testimony while looking at my evidence. That'd be much more convenient. Let me look at the testimony again first. So, he saw her chance to stab him. I still question why, but I guess that's just never gonna be a thing that is brought up. He fought back. She took his gun. No, he took out his gun. But why would he do that? They were too close. You think being close would be a better reason that he would hit. Whatever. Crap, I gotta present something. Alright, let me look at I don't think profiles are relevant right now. Let me look at hers. Ew. From the front. In that particular picture, not so much. In the cards, she looks good, but that picture in particular is like, ew. It looks like the sound that she'd be making. Ew, that looks weird. She's 18? What? Fuck you, game. She is not the same age as Maya. She's like 32. Also, I would imagine that the kid is not hers. It must be a sibling's. So that means she's probably single. But anyway, she is like fucking 30 years old. You are bullshitting me. You ass. What is this? Anime? Anyway. So yeah, 18 my dick. Either way, that's old enough, but it's just irrelevant. It's just not true. It's not true at all. Can I present this to say that she did it? Even though she didn't, probably? Probably not, but anyway, 18. And she's 21. Bullshit. There's no way this girl's 3 years younger than her. How old's Lotta? 23? And Mimi was... that's not an age. Whatever. God damn it. How old was Maya? Mia? Of course, it won't tell me. Whatever. She's 18, right? Okay, I'm off topic. What the fuck do I present? What do we have? We got the clothes, we got the knife and the gun. I mean, the gun is clearly what we're talking about, but I don't know where I'd present it. It's still got that. That's important. When we first talked about the bullet hole in the sleeve, one of the first things I thought they were going to bring up, because they brought up the gunpowder burn on the victim. So I thought that they were going to say there's also gunpowder burn on the sleeve, and that's how you know it's a bullet hole. But they didn't. They just said it was a bullet hole, and we just went with it. But, thinking about that, because there's like nothing else here that's relevant, other than the screen, which I really want to talk about, but it's just not the time for that. There's no visible gunpowder here, so that means it wasn't... am I on the right track? Where would I present that if that was the case? Yeah, they were too close. He missed. So yeah, if they were too close, it'd probably be close enough to gunpowder burn. So yeah, that's the one. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Oh shit. Hey, what do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? Dude, it means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. The judge actually hasn't been particularly dumb yet in this game, not all that much. I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, I know it's just trolling. I know he's a jokester, he's actually a genius, but I'm kind of missing him being really stupid and me making fun of him, even if he was being stupid on purpose. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. What? I mean, what's wrong with what I said? I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. I mean, yeah, what I said was wishy-washy, but you guys are literally just making up the story. You are literally just guessing some various degrees of what could have fucking happened. There's no logic behind anything you or Gumshoe have said. You're just guessing what happened. You have no reason to think that that's what happened. Wishy-washy? My asshole. It was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? No. As if that was even possible. Is it not? According to testimony, the stabbing was very severe. Okay. You can't, yeah, because she then had to take the gun and stab him and shit. She would have had to be up close. The victim would not have had the strength. Oh, so you're saying the stabbing was first, and then he fired? Oh. Is that the assumption we've been operating under? That's not what I've been thinking. But whatever. Oh, God. Oh, she gets all defensive and sweats. Maybe she has a heart problem. She, like, grabbed her chest, and she's sweating. Getting too stressed out could kill her, who knows? After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing... What? Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. It's weird. No, that actually doesn't make any sense at all. No, alright, there we go, Judge, there we go. That's what I was talking about. That's what I want to hear from you. What do you think? I think it's full of balls. Concentrate. Okay. No. Fuck you. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Huh. Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing. So we're saying stab first, then he shot. Then she took the gun? And I don't actually really know what we're saying, honestly. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. The way you're talking now sounds like we're saying shot, stab, shot. But before she said stab, shot, or you did. So I'm lost. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Okay. Do I not get to go back and look at the line of thinking again? Like, I don't even... Whatever. Well... There's very few things. It's none of this. It's one of these. What is this? Stabbed in chest, shot at point blank. I mean... and then there's my angry. I'm yawning. So... can I go? I can't exit out of this. See, I can't even look at what he said again. That's stupid. Out of this shit. I mean, none of this. I mean, sometimes you have to present things that don't really seem like the best, but I don't think it's any of this. The autopsy is the closest. but not... I don't know, because I was saying if she pushed him away, why would she then shoot him at point blank? But in her statement, she said that she rushed him and got up close then. Unless I can actually present the screen now. It's just kind of like a... I don't want to say it's annoying, that's just the first word that I thought of, because the screen has, like, been, you know, jumping out ever since we noticed it during the investigation. So it's like, obviously, I want to bring that up as soon as possible, and it's been relevant the whole time, but it's just, we can never actually present it. So then we get later on into the trial, and it's completely not on my mind anymore, and I'm thinking that we won't be presenting it till much later, and I don't know. You know, I just... After you go so long without presenting something that you wanted to present initially, you don't think about presenting it anymore. But I think now might be the time, because there is a bullet hole in it, so the shot would have had to... Although that doesn't really mean anything either, because it could have gone through her sleeve into the screen. Unless there's a gunpowder burn on the screen, like on the other side. But can we check that? We can't check that here, can we? It would... fuck it, present the damn screen. I spent too much time not playing the game. I did it? Is it right? I like how it doesn't have to make sense. Like, obviously he didn't take it, but we're presenting it anyway. You know, it doesn't have to make sense. Yeah, it's actually a literal hole that I'm gonna dig in your thing. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Wait, what? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The judge, no, he's playing a game. He's playing the long con. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. I was thinking that it was the other way around, because somebody was hiding behind the screen and they shot through it, but is that not right? Is that wrong? I might have been wrong. Who knows? Phoenix could be wrong. Passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground. Which means... What? The defense... Is that what that means? Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I don't know how that means that. I don't really understand, but okay. Because I mean... This change, does it? Alright. The victim. Sure. I still think it's the other way around, but I could be wrong. We'll see. I won't know till the end of the case. I still think it was somebody behind the screen, but considering we're going into this detail, I feel like I'm wrong. We'll see. We'll see eventually. Okay. At this time, the defendant was in this area. But we said like around here. But is that not right? I mean, I would think it wouldn't want me to present there, probably more like over where the screen is. I was gonna do it right here, just like in the center, but maybe like, I don't know, over here, in front-ish of the hole? I guess? Because if that's where the bullet went? Okay. What are you getting at? Like, I'm not really... We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. That's what I'm wondering. Maybe it's just like a... Oh, she's getting upset. Maybe it's just like a math thing that I'm not getting? That's what I was thinking, but... That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. Well, closer doesn't mean close enough for a gunpowder burn. There is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. I mean... I don't know. I don't really... I don't think this is that solid evidence, really. Because I just assumed he shot at a downward angle. So it traveled, because she's shorter, so it traveled through her. Well, not even because of that, but just because it hit the bottom of her sleeves. So obviously it's pointed down, and it just continues going down. I don't know, man. The defendant was standing I guess. Maybe this makes perfect sense, but I don't really... I'm not following. Like, whatever. I get what they're saying, I just don't really see it as any kind of solid proof. Especially with the way they dismiss some things in these games. But whatever, I guess it's good. I guess it's getting us somewhere, so... apparently it changes everything, according to this game. Its prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. So we are saying that the stabbing was after the shooting? I still don't know. If that were true... I said before that doing the LP makes the game more fun. It also does often make me pay less attention, because I'm also focused on talking. So I might have just not been paying attention. Squatting all the way by the fall. See, I don't know why she had to be squatting. Just goes at a downward angle. Why does she have to be squatting? I don't know, I don't know, this whole trial is stupid. We're all just going by, like, random shit. Like, oh, this is what probably happened in the room. None of us have any idea the moves that either person made in the room. Why don't we bring Maya in and ask? Like, well, shouldn't that be one of the primary things we do? Get her statement on what transpired? I mean, she was not conscious for most of it, but don't you think just that would be the right thing? Like, none of... It could very well be that everything that everyone has said in this trial is wrong, because we don't know what happened in the room, and we're all just guessing shit. Anyway. This trial's kind of stupid. But it's fun. In fact, oftentimes when it's dumber, it's more fun, because I like to laugh at it. Plus, this game just has these games have a goofy, fun tone in general, so for things to be lighthearted and not super serious is fun anyway. But yeah, maybe the logic all makes perfect sense here, but this just seems like... Alright. I feel like this trial didn't need to happen. I feel like we could have cut to a different trial later on, talking about more important shit. Blast Radius of Disaster. That was my nickname in college. Excuse me. I know. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. And I still don't even know why we're doing this, because she acknowledged that she was possessed by a ghost, so I don't even know why Maya could be considered a murderer. So what the fuck are we even doing here? I still don't even know the point of this trial. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is it all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, shit. The rest assured, your punishment will come later. With the whip. He has more than 3 strands. He's got at least 4. She can't even count. Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I mean, Gumshoe, I know you're into Maggie, but receiving punishment from her might not be all that bad. I don't know. Next witness. That's gotta be Lotta. Also, Lotta should have been first, before Gumshoe. She has pictures. That would have at least helped something. Helped establish some kind of fact. Maybe. Although we're already accepting that she was possessed, so I don't even need a picture of that to prove that. I don't know. That trial was fucking weird. Franziska's cool, though. Anyway. That's the end of that. Thank you for watching. See you guys later.